The Forgotten Promise, Rejoining Our Cosmic Family by Wilde. Narrated by Johnna. Introduction. This is my story. I cannot prove any of what you're about to read, but neither do I feel the need to convince you of its validity. It will either resonate with you or it will not. For years, I was encouraged to write about these experiences, but I resisted. It never felt right to make public such a personal and highly controversial episode of my life. For some reason, however, it suddenly became clear to me that now was the time to bring it out of the closet. This is not an easy story for me to write, and it may not be easy for you to read or believe. I understand that. It will not be told in chronological order, but will be told much in the same way as if I was sitting and visiting with you over a cup of coffee. I want to emphasize that this is my story, and I've done my very best to keep others out of it. That is, family and friends who were peripherally involved. But it is impossible to tell the truth about what happened without including some facts about others' involvement. I did my level best to keep those parts to a minimum, especially those involving my children. One of the first things I am asked after talking with others about this phenomenon is, why you? What's so special about you? My answer is simple. Nothing. There is truly nothing special about me or my family. It is my belief that most of the people in this world have had at least one encounter with a being from another dimension or planet. Personally, I find it easier to think of them as coming from another dimension. Even though the beings I interacted with appeared to be transported here in a spaceship of some sort, I don't believe that distinction is worth exploring. If you are drawn to this book, then it may very well be that you have had an interdimensional encounter. But the memory of that encounter is shielded from your consciousness for your own sanity. Trying to integrate these kind of events into your life and still live what the world would consider a normal life is pretty much impossible. Even if you come to terms with what is happening to you, there is always the looming question of why. It is the reason so many alleged abductees are drawn to a path that takes them on a spiritual journey. This book is not only a recounting of my experiences, but also the story of how I discovered that, like most things, it is possible to turn the worst thing in your life into something positive, just by choosing to look at it from a different perspective. Prologue. It starts with 1. Backyard abduction, 1958. Rural Wisconsin. I couldn't have been more than 8 years old.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?